Welcome. Now, this is officially the first video after the introduction for my 8 mark question series. So, for most of these questions, we will not be doing the 8 mark questions individually. So, yeah, we need to have some context as to what we're dealing with. Now, first of all, we're looking at this from grade 12 Gauteng 2025 mock exam. Now they say the Umbilu River System, South Africa. The water in Umbilu River System in Durban's eThekwini municipality in KZN is severely polluted. This is due to years of industrial pollution and inefficient sewage infrastructure, which results in raw sewage contaminating the water system. The water pollution is so severe that the water has changed color. Not only is the health of the surrounding communities affected by this water pollution, but sensitive ecosystems along the path of the Umbilu system are also being destroyed. Greenpeace Africa is partnering up with the Umbilu River Watch Community Group to raise awareness about the causes and effects of this water pollution on vulnerable community and systems and ecosystems. So 2.5.1, they say define the concept river management. So in geography, the good thing is that you don't have to define exactly as it is on the exam guideline. There's really no exam guideline that gives you definitions there. So if your answer is relevant to what the memo says, then you will be good to go. So in simple terms, river management is actually the strategies and actions put in place by people to protect or look after a river system. This is as simple as it can get, actually. This is as simple as it can get. Number 2, in which province is the eThekwini municipality located? They said in Durban's eThekwini municipality in KZN. So it's in KwaZulu Natal. Number 3, according to the extract, what are the main causes of pollution of the Umbilu River system? They said due to years of industrial pollution. So number 1, it's industrial pollution. Now this is where you can actually give points like this. So number 1, it's industrial pollution. Number 2, now the second point, inefficient sewage infrastructure. So you can just write inefficient sewage infrastructure. I'll just copy and paste, and that's as simple as that. Number 4, name one environmental impact of pollution highlighted in the extract. Okay, name one. I think there are more. He said the water pollution is so severe that the water has changed color. This can be a point. Not only is the health of the surrounding communities being affected by this water pollution, but sensitive ecosystems along the Umbilu River system are also being destroyed. So this is actually an environmental impact of pollution, right? So ecosystems are being destroyed. Number 5. Oh, this is actually the most favorite part. This is what you were waiting for, the paragraph question, right? In a paragraph of approximately 8 lines, Suggest strategies that the eThekwini municipality can implement to protect the Umbilu river system from untreated sewage. Right? So you need to write a paragraph. We don't want to be seeing points like this. Right? So remember, 4 points or more. Each point is in one sentence. Now, number one, you can use buffer zones, right? You can use you can plant green buffer zones with trees. Remember, a buffer zone can also be made with trees, right? And those trees will be used to trap and filter waste before it enters the river. That's point number one. Number two, you can build concrete walls along or around the river banks, right, to push away waste from the river. Now that's point number two. For point number three, you can plant indigenous reeds. What are reeds? These are reeds. So you can plant non-invasive indigenous reeds within the river to filter out the water. So this can actually absorb waste and filter out the river water. So these reeds are also very easy to deal with compared to dealing with the waste manually. So you can plant, you can plant how do you write indigenous? Indigenous reeds. Indigenous non-invasive reeds within to filter out waste within the river. Right. Number four, people who are doing life science are going to love this one. You can introduce good bacteria, right? You can introduce good bacteria to eat away the waste. And yeah, this is actually there's two different types of bacteria. There's good and there's bad, and the good bacteria can be used to eat out the waste, and they can secrete carbon dioxide, which is much more safer than the pollution from the river, right? So you can introduce good bacteria to eat away or absorb toxins toxins and waste from the river. Now how many points do we have? We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and 4. So this is how your paragraph questions would be structured, right? If we take a look at the memo, they actually didn't really give us a lot of points. They gave us 3. Legislation preventing raw sewage from being dumped in rivers. Yes, you can introduce laws or bylaws to prevent sewage from being dumped into the river. You can also impose fines for dumping raw sewage in rivers. You can raise awareness. These are all points. There could be others, there could be more, right? But this is it for today. See you in the next video.